There was big news to come out of D23, the Disney Parks panel. Man, it's a great time to be a Disney fan. Hey, how's it going, guys? Well, as you can see, I'm kind of in a new area. We're in a hotel today because we're actually at Disney World just doing a quick one-day trip. But all this news happened, so I wanted to talk to you about it a little bit. So let's go into it. Well, this weekend they're doing D23, which, if you don't know, is a big fan convention or expo that they do every year for the Disney fan club, and you usually get new announcements for Disney park stuff or movies and stuff like that. The big thing that I want to talk about is that they had their Disney Parks panel. And they had a lot of interesting stuff that they talked about coming to Disney World and Disneyland and Shanghai and all the new stuff. So the big news, of course, is that it is official. The long rumors that Star Wars Land would be coming to Disney World is true. We're getting a Star Wars Land in Hollywood Studios, but as well, they're getting Star Wars Land in Disneyland in California. They had a couple points about it. I'll go off here. They said it was the largest expansion in both parks' history. 14 acres. This thing is going to be huge. Dining experiences, 2 new attractions. I'm assuming they're both coming too, because they just spoke about it in terms of both of them. So there's going to be 2 new attractions coming. It is a very themed land. Looking at some of the concept art here, it looks awesome. If the lands look half as cool as these concept arts look, it's going to be amazing. So they said the lands are going to be set in a unique planet that we haven't seen before. That is on the outer rim of the galaxy, right before you hit open space. So it's kind of cool. We're getting a new land we haven't seen, so there's nothing really we can compare it to. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see a new world imagined for Disney parks. They also spoke about 2 new attractions that will be coming, which will be really interesting. One is going to be set in what seems to be the world of Episode 7. They said they're going to put us in a climactic battle between the Rebellion, I think they're called, and the First Order, which are the rebels and the Empire of Episode 7. That's what they're called. So we're going to be thrown into in the middle of a battle between these two sides, which would be really cool. It'll be the first ride that we get for Episode 7. Probably won't be the first stuff we see of Episode 7. They'll also in the parks, at least. The other ride is also really cool, which they said they're going to put us in the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon for a customized secret mission. I'm not really sure what the customized means, but maybe it'll be, they'll have a special, they'll ask you some questions beforehand. Maybe you'll get to customize some things, kind of like Test Track, where you get to customize a vehicle, where not really sure. It's kind of interesting. Sadly, there was no date or timeline set for any of these, so we still are up in the air on when we might see some of this. They did, however, say that we won't be having to wait too long for some new Star Wars experiences, because coming later this year and early next year, there's going to be some more Star Wars added to whet our appetite for some of this new stuff. So the first thing is that later this year, Star Tours is going to be getting another update. This will be the 3rd in its history, which will update it to new worlds and characters of Episode 7. As well as we're going to be getting an update to Jedi Academy. So if any of you really like doing the Jedi Academy, there's going to be new characters and storylines that are going to be added. Also, as a big surprise, there's going to be a new event happening early 2016, they said. I'm not quite too sure because they didn't say, but it seems like this is a seasonal event that's going to be taking place of Star Wars weekend, and is now going to be called Season of the Force. This is going to be happening at Disney World and at Disneyland. So all you Disneyland fans who have been really wondering if you guys are able to get Star Wars weekend, you're getting your own seasonal event. This event's going to be really cool. It sounds like we're getting in Disney World. They said a new firework show which I want to see what they're going to do with it, because the Star Wars Weekend Firework Show is all really, really impressive. And as well as Disneyland is going to be getting another overlay. If you didn't already know, Disneyland gets a lot of overlays during the seasons. They get Night Before Christmas goes over a theme over Haunted Mansion around Christmas and Halloween time. That around Halloween time, there's also a Ghost Galaxy, I believe it's called, for Space Mountain, which it gets kind of a spooky overtone and new visuals inside. Well, for this seasonal event, it's going to be turned into Hyperspace Mountain, which sounds really cool. There's going to probably be Star Wars visuals and music, and I really hope somehow that comes to Disney World, because it sounds really awesome. And some of these overlays, we don't really get seasonal stuff for the attractions. It would be really cool to see it now, and I want to ride it. It sounds awesome. So the second big piece of news is that we're actually going to be getting Toy Story Land in Hollywood Studios. There's big expansions to Hollywood Studios, and this is going to be really awesome. For a while, it's been rumored that we might be getting Cars Land over from California Adventure, but no, we're getting our own themed land, Pixar themed land, which sounds really cool. It's going to be completely, they said we're going to be, when you enter, you're going to be shrunk down to the size of Andy's toys and put into his backyard, where Andy has put around a lot of his toys in the area and different construction projects that he's made. This is going to be really cool. It's going to be a brand new, highly themed land with 2 new attractions. One attraction that they spoke of was the aliens, the little green alien attraction, which kind of seems like it might be. They said you're going to be put into saucers, the spinning saucers, and there's going to be a claw overhead. Kind of to me sounds like kind of like the teacups, something like that, with an alien skin over. I don't know. We'll have to see more about it. So the second ride they spoke of is going to be a new family coaster themed around Slinky Dog, which is really cool. Apparently, the story is Andy has this roller coaster set that he made in his backyard, and he kind of customized it, put some of the Toy Story characters inside, and when you go through, I'm pretty sure there'll be animatronics. You ride through them, and they'll activate and say things, and as well as, instead of putting a regular roller coaster track on it, he put Slinky Dog. So we're gonna be riding Slinky Dog through this family coaster. So I'm really excited about Toy Story Land. Toy Story is my favorite Pixar movie that there is, and I'm sure a lot of you out there. So the concept art that they've thrown up seems like this is really going to be amazing. The roller coaster looks awesome, and I can't wait. Again, no date or timeline on when any of this might be available, when we might be seeing some progress on it. I'm sure that'll come with time. We also got some small details and updates about some of the things that are happening around Disney World, such as in Animal Kingdom. We finally got a official name for the Avatar Land. It's going to be called Pandora, the World of Avatar. They showed some concept art. They also spoke a little bit about Kilimanjaro Safari. They're going to be extending it out a little bit further and increasing the animal population that happens there. They talked a little bit about Rivers of Light, showed some new concept art and some of the things that are happening. Joe Rody was there. It all looks really, really cool, and I can't wait. The Animal Kingdom is going to be getting a nighttime show, and that's going to be really awesome. We also got small details of some of the things that are happening in the Norway Pavilion in Epcot, where you get to meet Anna and Elsa. It's going to be modeled after a ceremonial house in Norway. It looks really cool. As well as we got at least one image of the Frozen Ever After ride, which is really cute. We got to see the animatronic model of Sven, the reindeer from Frozen, and he looks adorable. So I'm really excited to see a new ride in Disney World and see what Disney Imagineering is going to do with this ride, and I can't wait. All right, so that's it. Those are the updates involving specifically Disney park stuff happening at D23. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Are you guys more interested in Star Wars Land? Are you more excited for Toy Story Land? Let me know, and I'll see you guys later.